Yeah. We already got our stats. We got our stats ready to go. Yeah. Okay. Lindsey.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. Your headphones working, Kevin?
Yeah, they are.
All right, okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Good morning and welcome to this special presentation of AACS 15 Sports High School Girls Softball Division I playoff game. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the Chelmsford Lions. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Peter Bray did our setup today, our field engineer, also who'll be running graphics today. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Kevin, could you have a better day for a high school athletic competition?
Absolutely perfect weather today. And, Paul, get this. The game's supposed to start at 11.
Yes.
It's 10:58. The teams are on the field. We may actually start a game for the first time all year.
Yes, in any sport.
In any sport. On time is 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
Or at least 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
Fantastic day
Yes.
for playoff softball action here. Two young teams going at it.
Attleboro, 14-6 record on the season from the Hockomock League. Chelmsford from the Merrimack Valley Conference, an outstanding league. They come in with a record of 8-12. For the Bombardiers, Hockomock League All-Star Lindsey Perry will be on the mound.
Lindsey, a senior, going off to Endicott for nursing in the fall, but before she does that, she's got a playoff game to pitch, and she comes in with a 6-4 record on the season, a 3.15 ERA, only 9 walks on the season, which puts her 4th best in the Hawk.
Wow. And
a 1.42 whip, walks and hits divided by innings pitched.
Lindsey Perry's pitching, Riley Camacho is catching, Moran at third base, Haley Perry at shortstop, Emily Eby at second base, Lauren Eby at first, the outfield left to right, Bosch, Lily Ruthier, who led the league in RBIs, and Sarah Mayer. Dee Dee Snyder leading off for Chelmsford, the junior left fielder, looks at call, strike one from Lindsey Perry. Batting next will be number 11, Makaya Alto, and she'll be followed by Adriana Capozzi. Breaking ball, lofted into right center field. Ruthier's over. Ruthier makes the catch. One up, one down here in the top of the first inning.
Lindsey Perry, not a powerhouse strikeout pitcher, will pitch to contact as well. Attleboro's got a good defense behind her. They're going to have to be ready.
Yep. Micaiah Alto is a junior. She's also pitching today for the Chelmsford Lions. Missing low and outside. Ball one. Our home plate umpire is Ken Miller. Played his high school sports in Rahway, New Jersey over 40 years ago.
And now he's in the Northeast.
Just missing the outside corner, 2-0. Yes, Rahway, New Jersey. That's where the famous Rahway State Prison is. He has a relative who worked there as a prison guard and a high school classmate who's a permanent resident there. And that's all we're going to hear on that story.
They see each other often.
Fouled back, 2 balls and 1 strike. Our base umpire is Bill Fallon. Played his high school baseball at Hull and his college baseball at UMass Amherst. He joined the team the year after my brother John was one of the co-captains in '74.
You may have met him on like a visiting or a tour.
Swing and a miss, a heater up high for Lindsey, 2-2. Alto starts with that open stance and then closes it up.
It's 2 high rising strikes from Perry on the last one. Look for her to climb the ladder here on the next pitch.
There's a shot to center field, but she got under it a little bit. Lily Ruthier is there. Makes her second catch. I'm going to put L8 there. That was a well-hit ball.
Beat you to it. Or got the L8 as well. We do our books with P more for a fly out. Yep. I usually do P. Some people do F. I save the F for fouls. Yes. And an L for line drives.
Adriana Capozzi is on. If she gets on base, Zoe Moscato will follow. Zoe's a freshman, only has 8 home runs. A swing and a miss and a strike by Lindsey Perry. That pitch had a late break. Adriana Capozzi playing third base today.
Hitting .421 on the season. She's a second-year starter as a sophomore. They got a young team. That's our way.
Breaking ball over our head. Hopefully the camera's okay. 0-2 to, is it Adriana?
I have Adriana.
Okay, thank you.
Adriana. I'd like to thank Coach Laurie Martin for supplying us with the roster and some statistics and some notes that we'll get to throughout the game.
High, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yes, Laurie Martin, she played her high school sports at Lowell and then a year of softball at Methodist University down in North Carolina. The JV coach is Dana Deegan, the assistant coach. And for the last 2 years, Deegan was the head coach and Martin was the assistant. They flipped this year. Laurie assured me it was a bloodless coup, Kevin. But Dana, she's coaching first base. She played her high school sports in San Diego and played softball at University of Hawaii. Breaking ball is fouled off as Capozzi doing a good job making Lindsey not waste pitches, but throw a lot of pitches.
Yeah, get the pitch count up. The first foul ball there did hit a car in the Bristol Glass
parking lot. Low and inside, 2-2. We also have some special sponsors for today's playoff broadcast. We had to do a little something with a budget.
We'll thank you to A.J. Moran, John Moran, Moran Contracting.
Breaking ball slapped up the middle for a base hit. Great job of hitting by Adriana Capozzi. Oh, that's why she bats third.
And hitting .421. 3 pitches, and usually the pitcher and catcher are the busiest one, but Lily Ruthier has been just as busy.
Yeah.
As 3 balls have gone to her right up the middle.
So this brings up Zoe Moscato, again a freshman. She's a designated player today. 8 home runs in the season.
In the year.
Lofted towards shortstop. Haley Perry, who's heading to Sacred Heart, makes the catch. So for Chelmsford, no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base after 1/2 inning of play. No score here in Attleboro. The Bombardiers coming up.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Kevin, Maddie Moran, she's playing third base today for the Bombardiers, and her father made a contribution to AACS to help get this broadcast on.
Yeah, he's a landscaper, stonework, patios, does some great work. My son had worked for him once or twice as well, so it's Yeah, so thank you to John Moran, AJ Moran, a big supporter of our AACS YouTube and high school sports. Has been a big sponsor for Attleboro Youth softball through the years as well. So thank you, John, and to the Moran Corporation as well.
And W.H. Riley also pitched in. We'll play their spot. And then there's an anonymous. One of the donors wants to remain anonymous.
Yeah, and very generous, very appreciative. So we'll keep it anonymous. But the anonymous donor has been thanked very much.
Micaiah Alto, a right-handed pitcher. Left-handed batter called strike. Starts Lindsey Perry with a breaking ball. Lindsey hitting .430 on the season, 2 home runs, 27 RBIs from the leadoff spot.
Yeah, the RBIs puts her 4th in the Hockomock League in RBIs coming out of the leadoff spot.
Just a bit high, 1 ball and 1 strike. For Chelmsford, Schwartz is the catcher, Capozzi at third base, Nigro at shortstop, Williams at second, Sousa at first. We'll give you the outfield left to right in just a minute. Breaking ball just misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lindsey. The outfield left to right, Snyder, Kaloporis, and McMaster. McMaster, the lone senior in the lineup for Chelmsford.
Yes, graduated yesterday.
Breaking ball just staying alive. Well, actually 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 strikes, but just getting a piece of it, Lindsey Perry.
Bounced and hit the umpire in the mask, so the catcher, Schwartz, will have a little chat with Alto to give the umpire a little time to recover, if you will.
Good baseball etiquette.
And softball, too.
Yeah, good thinking. We'll give you Attleboro's coaches in just a second. Line shot, knocked down by the second baseman, and Williams picks it up, fires to first base in time. 4-3 if you're scoring at home.
And why wouldn't you be?
Well hit ball for Lindsey Perry there.
Yeah, Perry ran out of the box. It landed into the second baseman's glove. She stopped. It dropped.
Yeah.
She had to pick up the run, and she was out by several steps.
This brings up Lindsey's twin sister, Haley, who missed all of the basketball season and most of the softball season with a knee injury. First pitch swinging to Capozzi at third base. Low throw, and that gets away from Sousa. Heading to second base will be Haley.
Heading to third.
She's going to go all the way to third as that ball remains in play. And I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to call that a throwing error.
Yeah, it took a bounce and went over the first baseman's glove, and it's a 3-base error on the third baseman, getting Perry to third, who came in hitting 500, 4 for 8.
Yeah.
She was 0 for 2 with us in the KP game.
Yes.
So in essence, 4 for her last 6. So she's come back from her knee injury, and you can see the brace still on her left leg as she missed. You were starting to say the whole basketball season and 80% of the softball season.
This brings up Lily Ruthier. Lily playing center fielder today. She's a junior, also a pitcher. Looks at ball 1 high. Lily hit .510 on the season. Led the Hockomock League with 45 runs batted in 20 games.
First in hits in the Hawk. Not coming home on a ball off the catcher's glove. I don't know if Perry didn't get a good read on that.
Yeah.
But her leg is still in the knee brace too, and probably just didn't want to take a chance, knowing the RBI leaders at the plate.
Yes, exactly. A little bit low, nice stop by the catcher Schwartz. I got 3-0.
That's what I have as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lily, a Hawk all-star, led the Hawk in hits, led the Hawk in at-bats, led the Hawk in RBIs, and was 4th in the Hawk in average.
You think Coach Homer's glad she transferred from the Wheeler School in Rhode Island?
A
blast to left field. Line drive is caught. Perry's going to tag up, and she will score. 1-0 Bombardiers on an absolute laser to left field for a sacrifice fly for Lily Ruthier. Snyder, nice play in left.
Nice play. Had no chance of getting Perry. Perry had an interesting slide coming to home plate there.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if she wanted to go head first or stand up. Now batting Lauren Eby. First team Hawk All-Star this year. Eby .490 with a home run.
And Haley Perry showing she's got a little Carl Yastrzemski in her game. If the great Red Sox Hall of Famer could do everything on a baseball field well, except slide. Never figured that out in his long career. He would jump up in the air and kind of land on the base. Breaking ball, foul past Coach Mark Homer. Makes the play with 1 bobble. We want to say hello to Coach Homer's lovely and talented, elegant daughter, Brianna, and his son, Just Greg. He's listening in Portugal today.
Portugal? Yeah. Nice. Hopefully he's watching, not just listening.
Curveball or breaking ball, foul tip by Lauren Eby. What do we have for Lauren this year?
Lauren, .490, a home run, 26 RBIs, 6th in the Hawk in average, 13th in hits, 7th in RBIs, and first team Hawk All-Star.
Wow. Alto getting ready to deliver. Breaking ball, lofted over our heads. Count.
0-2 it remains.
Okay, should have trusted my instincts.
Alto, we believe she's like just under a strikeout per inning type of pitcher, though she did have 11 strikeouts in a win over Acton Boxborough earlier this year.
The Colonials. Breaking ball again. Staying alive is Lauren Eby, the junior first baseman.
You see Schwartz, the catcher, setting up on the outside and going low. So you wonder if there's any book out on Eby. That's where you want a pitcher, down and low, low and away. Setting up outside again.
Curveball just breaks outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The wind is blowing out lightly. Yep.
I was going to say, that's a great 0-2 pitch.
Yes.
It had movement. It went away. Eby did not go after it, but that is a great 0-2 pitch.
Just missing again. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a great 1-2 pitch as well. Just low, maybe just out, but that's she's Alto in the early going is moving the ball very well around the plate.
Yep. Ooh, swing and a miss on a riser. And that will end the inning. A strikeout of Lauren Eby, first of the game for Alto. For the Bombardiers, 1 run, no hits, nobody left on base after 1 full. It is Attleboro 1, Chelmsford nothing on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Always something with you.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Kevin, they're playing some music from back in our day.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing wrong with that. A quick hello, if
yes.
Kayla Goldrick watching. Hi, Kayla. They are missing for sure your 360 batting average, your 16 RBIs, and your 3 home runs.
Yeah.
The team will rally around you today. They've already got 1 run, but get better soon, and hopefully there's some more softball for you to play this season.
Exactly. The shortstop, number 5 hitter Jenna Nigro, the freshman, looks at ball 1 high. Jenna will be followed by Sydney Schwartz, the catcher, and Mary McMaster, the right fielder. Ball 1. What do we have for Jenna?
Yeah, she has a home run on the year, hitting over 400.
Wow.
She had a home run against Concord Carlisle in the 7th inning of a 10-9 win.
Wow.
And
Patriots.
Interesting fun fact, yes, a linebacker on the freshman football team.
Outstanding.
I like fun facts.
Yep.
No flinch.
Yeah, exactly. Over our head, 1 ball, 1 strike. Last game we did here, I had 4 flinches to Kevin's 0.
Going after the Dennis Drinkwater. That's the guy who sits behind home plate at Fenway Park when everyone goes scrambling. He stays there staring at the screen.
Yep.
Trying to emulate him.
Yes. So Kevin was Drinkwater. I was scared. Breaking ball outside, fouled off by Jenna Nigro, the freshman.
Perry doing a good job of moving the ball. You see very few mistakes right down the middle of the plate.
Riley Camacho, the sophomore catcher. She was one of the 10 players featured as a player to watch on HockomockSports.com. Breaking ball, lofted to right field. Back is the second baseman, Emily Eby. So makes the catch technically on the infield. 1 up, 1 down here in the second.
Just and really quick about Kayla Goldrick too. It's like, until Coach Homer told me that she was out sick, I was getting excited because we had the KP game where they were everyone was healthy and not sick and back playing the team that they all envisioned back in March when they put the team together. And now Kayla's out sick, but.
Ball 1 high from Lindsey Perry to Sydney Schwartz.
But from the Attleboro point of view, hopefully, she's feeling better soon and can play, if there's a next game in the next game. So. Breaking ball lofted over shortstop into left field for a base hit
off the handle of the bat. Nice job by Sydney Schwartz.
Yeah, well placed. Nothing that Haley Perry, the shortstop, or Ruthie, the center fielder, could do to get that ball. Just very well placed. Single, you're right, off the handle.
Yep.
That's why you teach the kids to follow through with the swing.
Yes.
You follow through that. If she doesn't follow through, that's a pop-up.
Fastball. Swing and a miss. This is Mary McMaster, a senior captain. She's starting in right field, 0-1.
She graduated yesterday. She has a home run on the season as well.
Also, one more thing about Kayla Goldrick in a second. Well, that was kind of a semi-flinch, wasn't it?
I have my head down, so that's why
I could have gotten away with it. 0-2, right back next to our field. Kayla also made the first team all-defense in the Hockomock League in basketball as just a sophomore.
Wow. Great hustle, great defense.
High from Lindsey Perry. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mary McMaster. Chelmsford from the Merrimack Valley League.
The Lions.
Yeah.
You have any history playing Chelmsford when you were growing up, or your brothers?
Swing and a miss, and that's the first strikeout of the day for McMaster. No, but in the 80s, late 80s and 90s, when I used to do the Game of the Week for New England High School Football Weekly, covered a lot of Chelmsford-Billerica football games.
Okay,
that was a rivalry.
That's a big rivalry, okay. Tom Glavin went to Billerica.
Yep. Ball 1 just a bit high. This is Emily Sousa, the junior first baseman. 1-0.
She has a couple hits on the season. Does Emily Sousa, the first baseman.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Lindsey, boy, changing speeds very well early in this game. It's 1-1.
And they're learning that at a younger and younger level. And, I see it down with the 12-year-olds with some change-ups and the rise and the draw. There's so much movement that these girls can get on the ball.
Low and inside. Good eye for Emily Sousa. 2 balls, 1 strike. My pitching career ended after my age 14 season when the coaches realized I had 2 pitches, and almost a curve and a flat nothing ball.
I love that big hanging curve.
All thrown at the same speed. That one is high, fouled back over our heads. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sydney Schwartz, who's on first base, kind of all over the place here right now. 989 fielding percentage as a catcher.
Wow.
Basically, that tells me 1, maybe 2 errors on the season. That's incredible. 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 2 and 2 to Sousa.
Yep. Breaking ball stays up. Full count.
I agree. I think that was just a little bit high, just above the letters. 3 and 2. So now Schwartz will get a head start. Important here for the Attleboro players to hold their spot, not to go cover second base.
Yes.
3 and 2, 2 outs. I'm sure they will.
1-0 Attleboro, top of the second Division I playoff game. That ball is fouled back. Count remains 3 and 2. Kevin, it's early, but Chelmsford.
It almost hit the police car.
Whoa!
Bad timing for the Mr. Police.
Riley Camacho got a laugh out of that one. Okay, Emily Sousa. Officer, that was Emily Sousa.
Of Chelmsford.
Yes, junior. Breaking ball. Bashed into left field for a base hit. Getting there quickly is Mary Bosch. So moving to second base is Sydney Schwartz. 3rd hit of the game for Chelmsford. 2 outs, 2 on.
Just past the diving Moran. She went to her left as she was diving, and it went just under her glove. Good effort by Moran at third base.
Outstanding defensive third baseman, Moran, along with the aforementioned Kayla Goldrick.
Tremendous arm from Moran.
Yep. Yeah, that caught the inside corner. Strike 1 to Sam Kalaporis.
Sophomore. She also was a starter, so she's a second-year starter. This year started as a freshman last year.
And as a center fielder, again, we haven't seen Chelmsford play this year, but I'm going to guess she can run quickly. Yep. Shot to Moran, steps on third to end the inning. So good contact for Chelmsford. They got 2 base hits. They leave 2 runners on. But after 1.5 innings, the score remains Attleboro 1. Chelmsford nothing on AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets?
Yes.
The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Air Supply Callahan, Peter Bray running our graphics, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. You mentioned earlier Maddie Moran, Attleboro's third base, what a strong arm she has. Just watching the infield warm-ups here, Chelmsford third baseman Adriana Capozzi. She's got a strong arm as well. Sing.
Yeah, and well, Capozzi first team all conference.
Oh, okay.
in the Merrimack Valley Conference, so you can see why.
Yeah.
But it is funny how players just stand out. Some people, that famous it factor.
Yes.
It's like, and you can't describe it, but that's it when you see it.
Yeah.
And you just saw it because you didn't even know. We got to get to some of the accolades.
Yes.
You're like, yes, she's the first team all conference.
And I hadn't even plagiarized from Kevin's notes yet. And again, thank you to Lori Martin, the head coach at Chelmsford, and the assistant coach, who was the head coach for 2 seasons, Dana Deegan, for providing us with some information on the Chelmsford girls, so we sound like we know what we're talking about.
Okay, Alto, the pitcher for Jones' second team all-conference, and her battery mate, Sydney Schwartz, also a second team all-conference. So good stuff, as they say.
Yeah. Just missing with a breaking ball to catcher Riley Camacho, hitting .410, 17 runs knocked in, and boy, is she recovered from that shoulder injury she suffered in the very first game of the season.
Yeah, and then got sick with the flu and pneumonia and missed some games, but comes back and has 19 hits on the season, 17 RBI. And I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty certain about this. She hit .410 this year.
Yeah.
I think she hit .410 as a freshman last year as well. So
and led the team in RBIs with 20.
Yeah, model of consistency.
Yeah. Breaking ball stays low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Riley.
Just a sophomore herself, Riley Camacho. Attleboro graduating just 2 starters.
Wow.
The Perry twins this year.
Breaking ball hit slowly towards second base. Williams not in time.
Hits Camacho.
And we're going to call that an infield hit, and then she advances on the throwing error.
Absolutely.
Riley Camacho showing her speed there as, again, when she doesn't catch, she plays center field. Her brother was also an outstanding high school catcher. It might run in the family.
Yeah, he's over at Colby Sawyer. Just finished up his freshman year. Colby Sawyer had a productive year, especially defensively. He had some nice RBIs, but defensively, Bailey Camacho did very well behind the plate.
So that's an infield hit, advancing to second on the error on the throw. Sarah Mayer is up, another basketballer. Again, Lindsay, Haley, Lily Ruthier, Riley Camacho, and Sarah Mayer, and Kayla Goldrick, all on the basketball team as well. Bunts that off the bounce.
Little cricket.
Yes.
Sarah Mayer playing cricket. Hockomock honorable mention. It's our first cricket reference maybe ever.
Wow.
So I guess Alto bowled that. I knew a bowler in cricket when you pitched. Okay. If Dennis Kelleher is listening, he'll be happy. He's our cricket guy.
Oh, okay.
our guru.
Breaking ball, fouled as Coach Homer went through a bunch of signs prior to that pitch, taking off the bunt sign. Sarah hit .480 on the year, 22 runs knocked in. And to see someone with 22 RBIs.
I got her for 12.
Oh, 12.
Was it 22?
Nope, can't read my writing. It's 12.
Okay.
No, right there. 22 RBIs.
Oh, she's 12th in the league in RBIs.
Yes.
Strike 3 swinging.
Second strikeout for Alto, the Chelmsford pitcher. 1 out, runner in scoring position, 1-0 Bombardiers here in the bottom of the second. This brings up. Yep.
I'm sorry, you were right on the 22 RBIs for us. So I just want that for the record. You were right, and I was wrong.
And again, I lead this broadcast team in mistakes. Breaking ball smashed up the middle. On it quickly is Calaporis, and Coach Homer holds the runner at Camacho at third base, who dives back in time. Outstanding job hitting, and outstanding job by the center fielder, Chelmsford.
Ari Emerald was hitting 320, 16 for 50. And
Wow.
you made me laugh. You said Coach Homer holding Riley Camacho. I was going to use the word implored because he went down and told her, stay, stay here. We're going to have a courtesy runner for Ari Emerald. Teammate Paige Quelia, sophomore herself, will be the pinch runner for Ari Emerald. Paige, just a quicker runner than Ari. Ari started off the year on JV.
Yeah.
Has then Eby was out for a couple games, started at first, and Ari started hitting, and now again hitting 320 on the year with 12 RBIs, has worked her way into the lineup, and you saw that with a line shot up the middle.
Speaking of famous Attleboro athletic families, Mary Bosch steps into the box. The sophomore lofts it to center field. Catch is made by Chelmsford, tagging up as Camacho, and she will score standing up. Attleboro now leads 2-0, both runs on sacrifice flies.
And for Mary Bosch, that is RBI, I will find it, I believe that's number 8 for Mary Bosch on the season. I'll find that amongst my notes in a few minutes.
Yeah. And this brings up Emily Eby, the left-handed hitting freshman second baseman, hitting .410 in the year with 13 runs knocked in. Outside, runner is going, and they're going to get Paige.
Yep.
Paige is out. Beautiful throw by the catcher, Sydney Schwartz, who, by the way, is wearing very stylish sunglasses under her mask. Great throw.
1 run on 2 hits.
Yep. No runners left on base.
And I think that's an unearned run, Paul.
Yeah, because she advanced to scoring position on the throwing error.
Yes. And no one left on base.
So after 2 innings of play, the Bombardiers 2, Chelmsford nothing. We'll be back for the 3rd inning after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. For Chelmsford, whoops, let me flip over the score sheet. It's the little things, Kevin.
Yes.
For Chelmsford, they will send up their top of the order. Dee Dee Snyder, she flew out to center field her first time up, followed by the pitcher, Makaya Alto, and third baseman, Adriana Capozzi. Snyder, the left fielder. Inside from Lindsey Perry, 1-0.
And I did find it. That was Mary Bosch's 6th RBI of the season.
There it is. And she's also a hoopster.
Yes.
Breaking ball up high in the zone, popped up towards the right side. Lauren Eby is there. Lauren makes the catch, 1 up, 1 down.
Dee Dee had previously flied out to center field in her first at bat.
And here comes Makaya Alto, who's doing an outstanding job pitching. She lined out to the center fielder, Lily Ruthier.
Yeah, Lily was very busy in that first inning.
Yes. Pop up to center, a line out to center, and then a base hit to center. That's fouled off to the left. In the third base coaching box is their head coach, Lori Martin. Played her high school ball at Lowell and a year of softball at Methodist University in North Carolina.
So would you say the bus ride from Chelmsford to here, about 1 hour and 15 with no traffic, 1 hour and 20? So it's a long ride.
Yeah.
So thank you to Chelmsford fans that are watching.
Two-hopper, the shortstop Perry guns it across the diamond to Lauren Eby. 6-3 if you're scoring at home.
And why wouldn't you be? And how impressive is Haley Perry in a knee brace playing shortstop?
Yeah.
The position requires the most mobility. We talked a few times about how she beat everybody in the mile before the season started with a knee brace on and still wasn't cleared to play.
Yeah. And now Lindsey Perry doing her version of the cricket bowler as she bounces out to Riley Camacho. Ball 1 to 8.
But Capozzi didn't swing at it like a cricket player would.
Capozzi hitting .421 on the season. Kevin told you, a Merrimack Valley Conference All-Star. She had a base hit to center field in the first. Now she's ahead 2-0.
Second-year starter for Capozzi, for Chelmsford in the 3-hole. Yeah, Chelmsford has some real good young players in the 3, 4, 5 hole. You're important, important power holes.
And there she's 2 for 2 on the day. 4th hit of the day for the Lions. 2-0, a hitter's pitch.
You look for your pitch on 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, something that you can drive. She found something maybe just up a little bit, but middle in. She turned on it and got it between the hole between Moran and Perry for a clean single to left.
4 hits now for the Lions, 2 for the Bombardiers. Zoe Moscato, the freshman designated player, deep to left field, but foul, and that's a little bit of the power. 8 home runs on the season.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they got to pitch carefully to Moscato, just a freshman, but she could tie this game up in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And she turned on that. That's the old Nick McMahon from Attleboro Baseball, bombing one about 400 feet foul.
And Perry taking something off that intentionally. High and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Zoe.
There you see some smart pitching by Lindsey Perry, too. The first pitch was inside. Moscato turned on a foul. This pitch was more on the outside corner to see if they could get her chasing, going the other way.
Good eyes. That ball was high. 2-1.
We have not seen Chelmsford try to run on Camacho, and I imagine they will not in this situation with your 4-hitter up. You do not want to run in to the 3rd out here.
Ball 3, especially with the arm that Riley Camacho has shown in her 2 years, freshman and sophomore year as a catcher. Oh, by the way, Wes Pandolfo has come out of semi-retirement to act as athletic trainer today.
Now it's the playoffs, so he comes off of that.
Breaking ball, foul back, full count.
Oh, he's blaming the sun. The Chelmsford fan blaming the high sun, but it hit him in a bad spot, the hands, and it's just unacceptable if you ask me. So 3-2, 2 outs. So Capozzi will get a head start on this.
Called strike 3, a beautiful pitch on the inside corner with a late break.
That's a pitcher's pitch, and just Moscato just had no chance on that one. It had a little bit of pop on it, and the placement was perfect for her 3rd strikeout. Second strikeout of the game.
We've talked about that before. 1, that's a strike. 2, that pitch is not fair.
Yeah.
After 2.5 innings, Chelmsford now has no runs on 4 hits. 4 runners left on base. The Bombardiers have 2 runs on 2 hits. No runners left on base. We'll be right back.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Yeah, 2 errors for Chelmsford. The throwing error. Girl got an infield hit and went to second on the throwing error. I am a trained professional. I know what dead air means.
We're back.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Emily Eby, who was up when Emerald was caught stealing. I have a head down. Kevin, what was the first pitch?
Fastball on the outside, just outside, ball 1 for Emily Eby, a 4-10 hitter with 13 RBIs, 20 for 49 on the season. Look for her to potentially slap or go the other way with a ball.
And it goes the other way. The diving Nigro can't get there. A seeing eye base hit for Emily Eby, who turned one of the prettiest 4-6-3 double plays you will ever see in softball earlier this
Preserving
season.
a no-hitter for Ruthier in
that's
that
right.
game as well.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
See, I come up with stuff.
I'm contributing, as Dan Shaughnessy used to say. This brings up the top of the order. Lindsey Perry, she ground out to second base on a long odd bat. Curveball just catches the outside edge. Strike 1 to Lindsey.
Lindsey, a Hawk all-star herself this year. 430 average, 2 home runs, 27 RBIs. 4th in the Hawk in hits, 4th in RBIs.
Wow. 4th in RBIs for a leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
Breaking ball, same spot. Back in time was Emily Eby. But I'm telling you, the catcher Schwartz made that a close play.
No, it was close, and I think Emily's got to be more careful. Yeah. 0-2 now to Perry.
Schwartz looking to the bench to get the call. Just fouled away to stay alive at 0-2 is Lindsey Perry. Good bat control.
Good bat control, gets a piece of it. You'd like on the outside, if possible, to shoot that the other way, not pull it, but I think she was just trying to stay alive on the 0-2 pitch.
And now shifting the outfield defense with a count 0-2 was the assistant coach Dana Deegan.
Ooh, curve.
Right. Oh, what a play by the first baseman. Sousa makes the stop. Throw not in time at second base, but that's a liner. 4 unassisted. 3 unassisted, thank you. That's the first baseman. Good thinking.
Moving Evie the second, which would have ultimately been a tag play.
Yeah.
So even if the ball had beat her, they still would have had to put a tag on. There was no chance to get her. So Attleboro with a runner in scoring position now for Haley Perry. Who reached on an error and scored in the first inning. Scored on the sacrifice fly.
Breaking ball just misses to Haley, ball 1.
And if you hear us lower our voice,
yes.
it's because we disagree with the home plate umpire. He was 25 feet away from us.
25.
5
or 15, yeah.
15, yeah.
High, one hopper knocked down by Capozzi at third, no play. That was an absolute bullet right at her.
E5.
Your call, Kevin.
Oh, it's my call.
Yeah.
I'll go E5.
All right.
She did a heads-up play
Yeah.
in holding Evie the second, so you still have the force now for Lily Ruthier.
Lily, 5'10" batting average, Hockomock League All-Star, looks at ball 1 low, led the league with 45 runs batted in, also an outstanding basketball player. Her mom, an assistant coach on the JV coach of the basketball team, played college softball at UConn and Bridgewater. And rolls foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lily.
Lily got a good jump out of the box there, so Schwartz had made that play. It would have been a tough play at first base.
And Schwartz picking up Lily's bat and handing it to her. There's some sportsmanship.
Ruthier hit a line drive to left. The first time I think I've ever written line drive sacrifice
Yeah,
fly.
right.
She hit a whole shot to the left fielder.
Sacrifice line out. That one's high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lily. When Kevin used to catch, he would often kick the batter's bat away.
I gotta make it work a little bit extra.
It's not how Sydney Schwartz operates. A shot, line out, caught across the diamond.
Safe at first.
Just back in time, diving back was Haley Perry.
Real good heads up play by Schwartz at third and almost had Perry. I think it was the right call by my angle on that. She got back safe, but it wasn't by much. Had she gone to first right away, she may have had her, but she looked at second, and you can't blame her for that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Breaking ball to Lauren Eby, called strike 1. Lauren hitting .490 on the season. 1 long ball, 26 runs knocked in.
Good defensive first baseman as well, and a first-team Hawk All-Star.
Called strike on the inside edge. So Lauren Eby's first team, Lindsey Perry
is a Hawk. I don't know if she's first team or second team, but Hawk All-Stars, and Lauren Eby's a Hawk All-Star. Lily Ruthier is a Hawk All-Star, and Sarah Mayer is a Hawk honorable mention.
High. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lauren. How did Lily Ruthier, how do you lead the league in RBIs? And she's also a pitcher along with Lindsey Perry. How do you not make the first team? What a great league. Taunton, Franklin, KP.
Yeah, we've talked about the hockey. You got Collar and
North, that's right.
Attleboro. Base hit up the middle.
Base hit up the middle for Lauren Eby. Hitting third base and coming home is Emily Eby. It is 3-0 Bombardiers on their 4th hit of the game. And an RBI.
Punching 1 across per game, and if you add up, if you keep adding RBIs to the stats, that's RBI number 27 on the season for Eby as Haley Perry advances to second. Could not take third on that. Now Riley Camacho who reached on an infield single and advanced to second on a throwing error and came around to score on a sacrifice fly.
Called strike, nice breaking ball on the outside edge.
Sacrifice fly by Mary Bosch in the last inning. 3-0 here. Attleboro on a absolutely perfect weather day.
Light wind blowing out. 4 hits now for the Bombardiers.
Curveball just outside.
Okay.
I guess. No, I mean, it's, you get your different angles, but really took something off. That was like a change-up curveball.
Yeah. His Alto has changed speed so well all game. That one's low in the zone, lofted to right center.
Placed.
This is going to be tough. That's going to fall for a base hit, and another run knocked in, scoring. is Haley Perry, her second run of the game, RBI for Riley Camacho.
And it's funny in the ironic sense. You got Lily Ruth there who lined a shot to left field.
Yeah.
Does get an RBI out of that.
Yep.
Lines a shot to Capozzi at third.
Yep.
And is out. And Riley Camacho, an infield single. And that was a well-placed single.
Yep.
So Riley Camacho's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. And Ruthie is 0 for 1. And if you go by the hard hit ball, average Ruthie here would be 2 for 2 right now. So it's but more importantly, is a well-placed. Lauren Eby gets to third, I believe, on that as well. 2 outs. She was running. Yep. So it was first and third, 2 outs for Sarah Mayer. We're having a big mound conference with the umpires and
umpire
the infielder, and everyone's talking.
Ken Miller was joining in as well, and he's walking back with a little smile on his face.
Yeah.
So
candlesticks are always a good idea.
Yes, exactly. I was just thinking. I was going to say that must have been a Bull Durham-like conference out there.
Live chicken. And okay, let's get to it.
Sarah Mayer's up, the right fielder, a sophomore, hit .480 on the season, 22 runs knocked in, ball 1 high. And again, you see the quickness of the catcher, Sydney Schwartz, behind the plate.
And with 2 outs, I don't envision that Camacho will be running. If she does run, I see Schwartz throwing down the second base to try to get her out stealing. So she's already thrown out 1 today. Just outside to Sarah Mayer, the Hawk honorable mention, who hit .480, was third in the league in hits with 36 and 12th in the league in RBIs with 22.
Takes something off that. Mayer waits, lashes that into left center field, and that's an RBI single. Ball is bobbled.
Go for 3.
There's the throw, sliding, gets away into the dugout. So she's going to score there.
Oh, they made her play it. They didn't call it into the dugout.
No, the umpire was pointing at the plate.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
Okay.
A throw from the outfield that gets away. The base runner's awarded 2 bases. So,
I'm going to go with triple.
Yep.
That scored 2. 2 RBIs, and then an error on the throw. That came in from center field.
So a
scored
triple.
Mayer. So a triple, 2 RBIs.
Okay.
And then Mayer scored on the throw. What was interesting, that play was setting up that if she was going to be out, it was going to be interesting to see if Camacho was going to score before she was tagged out, but then the ball got away. So 2, 3, 5 runs this inning, and the score's now 7-0.
And that's the 4th Chelmsford error. And there's another base hit by Ari Amaral, the sophomore. She was hitting .320 coming in with 12 runs batted in. I didn't even see where that pitch was, Kevin.
It was inside. Ari got the hips going, got the bat out, and just past the shortstop, Nigro, for Attleboro. As their second time through the lineup, they've gotten to Alto, and Attleboro averaging, 8.75 runs a game this year.
This brings up Mary Bosch, strike 1. She had a sacrifice fly to center field in the second run for the Bombardiers' second run. So the Bombardiers 1, 2, 3, 4 hits this inning, 6 in the game.
What an off-speed pitch there. Completely fooled Mariana. She was sitting fastball, and that ball just dropped, and it fooled Mary, who's down 0-2 right now.
4 Chelmsford errors defensively, unfortunately. Ball high, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mary.
1-2, 2 outs as Amaral is on first, and she's 2 for 2. Last time they ran for her, they did not run for her this time.
That misses low. Now, last year, Mary, when her sister Gabby was a senior, was it Gabby who knocked Mary in for her first run, or was it Mary who knocked Gabby in?
Gabby knocked in Mary.
That's right.
Yeah, so that was a pretty cool moment.
A call strike. And you know why, Coach, why umpire Miller called that a strike, Kevin? That was a strike. So Alto gets out of the inning. The Bombardiers send 9 batters to the plate. They score 5 runs on 4 hits. So
5 hits.
5 hits?
2, 3, 4. I got 5 hits. Yeah.
Lauren Eby. I'm missing them. I missed the triple.
5 hits.
So overall, total they have 7.
All unearned runs because they did all that damage with 2 outs.
Wow.
So all unearned.
So it's 7 runs on 7 hits, and all 7 runs unearned. 4 Chelmsford errors now, and Attleboro left their first runner on base. After 3 full, it is 7-0 Bombardiers. We'll be back.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Welcome back. We're ready for the top of the fourth inning. Boy, these games move fast.
They fly.
Fouled off. This is the number 5 hitter, the shortstop, the freshman shortstop, Jenna Nigro. She popped out to second base her first time up, linebacker on the freshman football team, and I wish I could remember the name of the Attleboro young lady who started at left guard at Attleboro's first JV game last year.
We'll bunt.
And wisely letting that go foul is Maddie Moran.
And speaking of Maddie Moran, John Moran of AJ Moran Corporation, a proud supporter of Attleboro Sports and the AACS YouTube channel for your landscaping, excavating, patios. John's the guy, AJ Moran.
Yep.
Thank you, John, for all your support for Attleboro Sports.
Breaking ball off the corner, beautifully hit down the right field line. And what a play by the right fielder, Mayer, getting there quickly to hold that to a single. But great job of hitting Nigro. That's the second Chelmsford hit off the handle.
Yeah, it's if Evie was probably about 4 steps back, she would have caught it.
Yep.
She timed to jump. It just got over
Yep.
Her glove. But good play to hold her to a single. So a leadoff single is the first time today Chelmsford's got their leadoff runner on.
And that's their 5th hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To Sydney Schwartz, the catcher, for a swinging strike. Sydney's 1 for 1 with a base hit to left field the first time. She got tagged out at third on a fielder's choice to end the inning.
Just a bit high. What's the count?
We got 1 ball, 1
strike. Thank you. Sydney, a junior catcher, and you said she was an all-star or a second-team all-star?
I did say that.
I can see why. We only watched her play defensively.
Oh, that got her in the
she's hit.
helmet. Got her off the brim of the helmet.
Yeah.
For a hit by pitch. So Chelmsford's got a little something going here.
Yeah.
Probably their best opportunity of the game. They got first and second, nobody out, and Schwartz is the second team all conference. Her and Alto, the pitcher. And stepping up now is Mary McCaster, the senior.
Yep.
Who just graduated yesterday, has a home run.
Pop to left, one hopper to the shortstop, Haley Perry. So 6 unassisted at third base, only in softball.
Only in softball. It was a soft liner. Moran came charging in, just missed it, but Perry was backing her up, going to cover third anyway. He reaches back, grabs the ball, and the runner on second, who was Nigro, had to hold up. Perry easily beats it to third, so first and second, 1 out.
High and inside to Emily Sousa, the junior first baseman, had a base hit to left field her first time up, ball 1.
Yeah, 6 unassisted at third base.
Yeah.
you just don't see that too often.
And I think Chelmsford's got a pitcher warming up way down there in right field. Third base coach is the head coach, Lori Martin. That's fouled off towards the Bristol glass parking area.
No police officer in sight this time, so no one gets hit.
Yes, and that was Emily last time who almost hit the Attleboro Police Patrol car with a foul ball. Just missing low. 2-1. By the way, Maddie's dad, his business, John.
Yeah.
By the way, wives, if you're sick and tired of your husbands, John's got a special this week on burying them when they can't be found in the backyard.
He's in stonework and excavating so he can dig them and he can bury them and cover over them.
Quicker than they did it on the old Sopranos show there. Breaking ball, past Lindsey Perry, fielded by Haley, steps on the bag.
Safe at first.
Safe at first. So reaching first on a fielder's choice. Haley always hustling, but might have been better off to hold that throw. Good job by Lauren Ebe to field the throw.
Well, she kind of double clutched. I think if she had gone through it right away without the double clutch, she may have had a closer play at first. It was in her head that she was going to throw it, and the double clutch allowed Sousa to beat it out. So now it's first and third. Coach Homer calls a timeout.
And so in this half inning, in the top of the third, Haley Perry has 2 putouts, the shortstop, a third base unassisted and second base unassisted.
Yep, and neither play made by the third baseman or second baseman.
Right.
So first and third, be curious to see. I do not think Chelmsford will be running in this situation. They got Sam Calipouris. Calipouris. they have a chance here to get on the scoreboard. Camacho has a strong arm.
Yes.
And with a 7-0 lead, if I'm Coach Homer, and I'm not,
yeah,
I'm throwing straight down to second, risking that run scoring, and to try to get her out stealing at second base.
Oh, we know the assistant coach Nunes makes all the important decisions anyway.
Hit one.
Whoa, Lindsey Perry's pitch is low, scoring on the wild pitch, and then that throw gets away, but there's no advance. So Chelmsford's on the board. Sydney Schwartz, the catcher, scores from third on a wild pitch.
Yeah, that was a kind of like a curveball changeup. It dropped and got past Camacho. It almost hit the batter. She got out of the way.
Yeah.
And a wild pitch. Chelmsford scores their first run.
Sousa moves to second. Swing and a miss. This is Sam Kalaporis, the sophomore center fielder who's played very well defensively today. 1-1.
Yep, swings at some high heat for strike one. 1-1, 2 outs, runner on second.
And there's making the play on the bank. There's Coach Martin. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sam, which I assume is short for Samantha.
Second-year starter at Chelmsford. She started all the games as a freshman. No, I'm assuming all the games. I don't know. They told me she's a second-year starter.
A little high in the zone. And there's Coach Martin there with the perfect fundamentals.
Okay, so she grounded out the third. She's just now in her first at bat. She's now just drilled 2 foul balls to third. I would shift everybody over that way. There's a big gap in right center field right now.
And Haley puts it on the outside part of the plate. It's popped up towards Emily Eby, the second baseman. That'll be the third out of the inning for Chelmsford. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. They've left 5 on base all game. And after 3.5 innings, it is Attleboro 7, Chelmsford 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Craft Fair Healy, and he's Kevin Air Supply Callahan. We've both been cited at those functions once each in our lives. I've been to 1 craft fair. You've been to 1 Air Supply concert.
However, you will be going to another craft fair. I will not be going to another Air Supply concert.
I'll be dragged kicking and screaming to another craft fair.
So you want the people to hear. Come on, Carol. Can't we go to craft fairing again?
Oh, please.
Oh.
And the Patriots were playing that day. Emily Eby leading off the bottom of the 4th, the way she led off the bottom of the 3rd inning with a base hit to left field and scored Attleboro's 3rd run. Emily, just a freshman second baseman, hitting .410 in the year with 13 RBIs. Called strike on the outside edge. Nice pitch by Alto.
Emily likes to go the other way with the ball. She sees the third baseman playing back. She'll drop a bunt down as well on occasion.
Tries to slap that right back to Alto, who makes the play.
Kind of a soft liner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a nice play because I was just about to hit the dirt, and who knows how it would have spun.
Right.
And then with Eby hustling down the line, that's a tough play all around. So nice play by Altos. We get to the top of the order, Lindsey Perry.
Grounded out to second base in the 1st. And then went the other way, line drive to the first baseman in the 3rd inning. That was knocked down. And then swings at, well, the softball equivalency of an Ephus pitch.
Of the Bugs Bunny. She could have swung 3 times. I think she was sitting fastball there.
Yeah. As Alto really took something off
Sitting
that.
fastball there.
And there it is. Perry slacks that up the middle. The 8th hit of the game for the Bombardiers. 1 on, 1 out, 7-0 here in the bottom of the 4th.
I'll tell you, Alto is really changing her speeds well and has fooled many of the Attleboro batters this game, like she did there to Perry, but then Perry's that fastball and got the base hit.
Haley Perry has twice reached on an error and both times came around to score. Called strike 1 to Haley. Again, 4 for 8 on the season, 4 for her last 6. Only her 5th game of the year, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I believe so. No more than that. Shot to left.
And that's going to get down for a base hit as the Perry twins combine for the first 2 hits here of this 4th inning. 2 on, 1 out.
I got a fun fact.
All right.
First baseman junior Emily Souza of Chelmsford using a regular fielder's mitt, not a first baseman's mitt. First base.
Breaking ball, that's grounded to Williams at second. She's got to go to first to make the play. And that's out 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Both runners advance. Doesn't get credit for the sacrifice, though. Lily Ruthier had a sacrifice fly for an RBI on a line shot to the center fielder, Kelliporis, and then lined out to the third baseman, and then first pitch swinging there.
Now Lauren Eby stepping up already has a single and an RBI. It's another RBI situation for her.
Again, I have my head down. That's to the third baseman.
Oh, she threw it away.
Oh, wow, and that's high. And 2 runs will score. Attleboro now has 9 runs, Kevin, all 9 unearned. And unfortunately, the 5th error on Chelmsford. And even in softball, offense entertains, defense wins titles.
Yeah, it's tough. Attleboro puts the ball in play.
Yep.
Out Chelmsford, very young team. Probably maybe just rush her throw a little bit. There's a ball high to Riley Camacho. Lauren's not the fastest runner on the team.
Yeah.
So Capozza probably had just a little bit more time than maybe she realized and rushed the throw a bit, and she threw it high.
Riley Camacho had an infield hit, advanced to second on an error, and scored a run. And there's a tough spin on that ball to Nigro, the shortstop.
I think that's an infield single on that because I don't know who she would have got out. Deep in the hole, she's not throwing Camacho out.
No way.
Eby was running with 2 outs. They weren't going to get her out at third. Okay. So I'm going to go infield single on that one. You agree or disagree?
Yep.
Okay. Well, fun when you disagree.
So that's Riley Camacho's second infield hit. She also has a base hit to right center for an RBI. Riley's 3 for 3. And boy, this game is moving so fast, it's tough to keep up. This brings up Sarah Mayer, who was struck out swinging, and she had a triple to knock in 2 runs and then scored on an error in the last inning.
Came around to score on the triple.
Yep. Up the middle, Alto fields it and fires it to first base, and that retires the side. So 2 more runs for the Bombardiers. 1, 2, 3 more hits. So Attleboro now has 10 hits, 9 runs, 10 hits.
3 left on base. Is that what you have? Okay.
Yep, and 5 Chelmsford miscues. After 4 innings completed, is Attleboro 9, Chelmsford 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Coach, is that Mayor in center? Thank you. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Attleboro, all kinds of defensive changes.
You have the other change?
Yeah, we got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Coach Homer coming over to try to help us out, something his son Greg would never do. His daughter Brianna certainly would.
Yes. So now pitching is Lily Ruthier. So that just sent in a chain of reactions throughout a little bit of the infield and the whole outfield.
Yeah.
You want to give the changes?
Yes. Lily Ruthier moves from center field to pitcher. Sarah Mayer moves from right field to center field. Emily Eby moves from second base to left field. Mary Bosch moves from left field to right field. And Lindsey Perry moves from pitcher to second base.
And that brings in Lily Ruthier, 8-2 on the year with a 2.24 ERA. in 63 innings of pitch herself. Strike one on kind of like a changeup, drop ball to
Dee Snyder.
Dee Snyder,
the leadoff hitter who was flown out to center field, popped out to second base. We're in the top of the fifth, 9-1 Bombardiers. High in the zone, that's popped up to the right side. Oh, a failure. What we have here is failure to communicate, and that's going to be a base hit.
Yeah, the infield single. This is. I think Lindsey thought Lily was going to get that, and I think Lily thought Lindsey was going to get it, and they quickly realized that was not going to happen.
So Lily Ruthier obviously watching too much Major League Baseball where pitchers don't field. That might have been her ball. Base hit for Dee Snyder. This brings up Alto. Just foul on the bunt. And Micaiah has lined out to center field. That was a laser shot in the first inning. And ground out to shortstop on a nice play by Haley Perry.
Lily Ruthier, a lot like Lindsey Perry, only 9 walks on the year. Again, tied for 4th in the Hockomock League and not giving up walks.
Low and outside. And look at Camacho effortlessly scoop up that tough pitch.
No, she's always been fundamentally sound. You know, we saw it last year as a freshman. She's only going to get better behind the plate. So,
do we call her Riley, anonymous donor, Camacho? And there's a shot deep towards left center field, and that's going to fall. Fielded by Mayer with her bare hand on one hop, a double for Micaiah. Alto trying to help her cause.
And the Chelmsford crowd is waking up right here in the 5th inning.
1, 2, 3.
Score 9-1. Obviously, a great opportunity here for Chelmsford. Now they got their 3-4-5 coming up. Capozzi, the sophomore, Moscato, the freshman, and Nigro, the freshman. They have been their leaders this year offensively.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits now for Chelmsford. And the first 2 runners on here.
Attleboro playing, I think, smart. They're keeping their defense back. They will give up the run to get the outs. You get to that stage of the game. There's a strike by Ruthier.
To Adriana Capozzi, the sophomore, who has a base hit to center field and a base hit to left center.
Ruthier, more strikeouts than Perry, but not your power Colleran for North Attleboro type of strikeout pitcher.
And that's foul.
We'll get her 2 every 3 innings.
Yep.
She'll get, strikeouts. She'll help herself out of a jam there.
Maddie Moran showing off her arm a little bit there.
she may have the strongest arm on the team.
What do we have for a count on Adriana?
0-2 to Capozzi. Strike 3 swinging.
Wow.
It's a huge out for Ruthier. And you got the freshman now, Zoe Moscato. We talked about her. 8 home runs on the year for Moscato.
But they were all lucky.
Yeah, all of them, for sure.
Obviously, outstanding power. Looks at ball 1 high, and in this game today, she has popped out to short and struck out looking and had one long foul ball to left. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball as Ruthier took something off that. 1-1.
Yeah, she was sitting fastball on that, and the location was down the middle, and they kind of dropped on her at the last second. So a smart pitch and a nice pitch by Ruthier. Well, you don't have any knowledge of the other team.
Yep. Ball strike outside edge, 1 and 2.
But you do know a freshman that bats 4th.
Yeah.
is someone to be dealt with, and you can't just go, oh, this is a freshman, or I don't know this team, and just lay a flat fastball. Hard to say.
Foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strike. Now, Haley Perry, Attleboro shortstop, is graduating. Do you think the Bombardiers could trade for Zoe Moscato?
Yes. I think for the school choice and all, it's
Lily Ruthier. Oh, that ball is
possibly playable for Moran.
And with a tough wind coming up, Moran makes the catch in foul territory.
There's been a slight breeze all day.
Yeah.
Up until that ball in the air, a gust of wind comes, drops Moran back, and she catches the foul putt for a huge second out. So now Chelmsford, they had second and third, nobody out. And now the second and third with 2 outs for Jenna Nigro, the freshman.
Breaking ball is outside for Ruthier. Nigro has popped out to second base, had a base hit to right field, and then was erased on a fielder's choice at third base. Ball 1 to Jenna. Off the plate, so it's a fair ball. Moran, there's the arm across the diamond in time. Going down was Nigro, and good news, she's okay.
Maddie Moran threw that on the run.
Yes.
Too. On something I haven't, she usually sets her feet and fires across.
Yep.
And that one, she threw it on the run. So big opportunity for Chelmsford there, just unfortunately for them. And just did not get that run across.
And Maddie Moran not in the lineup batting, but 2 outstanding defensive plays there that half inning. So after 4.5 for Chelmsford, no runs, 2 more hits. They've got a total of 8. Is that what you have?
2, 4. I got 7. 1, 2, 3, 2 is fine. But that could be on
4,
me.
5. Rats at 7. 7 hits for Chelmsford. Okay.
You're right, Kevin.
Yeah, thank you. After 4.5 innings, Attleboro 9, Chelmsford Lions 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home
Whoops.
summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
I don't like that kind of talk. Now just stop it. It upsets me.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Kevin being distracted by as many fans here at Attleboro. Kevin.
Big shout out. Sorry, Paul. I have to give a big shout out to Amy Arthur, who's here in attendance from Hopkinton. And Callie Arthur and Priya Bedard and Jenna, the Hockomock Rocks are in attendance to support their teammates playing for Attleboro.
Wow.
So lots of people here for this game.
And that's
Foul.
barely foul. As Schwartz tried to pounce on that in fair territory. And in the words of Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much. Kevin has coached many of these young ladies, and they're bright, bright girls. They've overcome that.
They've overcome my coaching and my talking incessantly.
And there's a base hit to right field. We should mention that's Ari Amaral, the sophomore, is 3 for 3 with a base hit to center, a base hit to left, and a base hit to right.
Yeah, took advantage of a playing opportunity early in the year when some of the Attleboro girls were down due to injury, and has now came into the game hitting .320 and now 3 for 3 today in a bunt. Takes outside Mary Bosch.
Mary has flown out a sacrifice fly to center for an RBI and then struck out looking on a great pitch from Micaiah Alto. 0-1. Or is it 1-0?
Oh, no, 0-1, and that's going to be a
Double play.
Amaral was running on that,
pitch.
and it was a line drive double play, and she doesn't know what happened.
And Ari turns her out at second base and is the last person here at the Drummond Street Turf Fields to know that was a double play.
Yes.
So 3 unassisted as Mary hit that hard. We're going to give L 3, so lined out. And then a double play stepping on the bag.
Emily Evie steps up, and ball one. They work fast here in softball.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to give John Moran a thank you and a shout out to AJ Moran Corporation for all your excavating needs. Big supporter of Attleboro sports, but I haven't had a chance to yet.
And that is fouled up to left. Making the catch is the third baseman, Capozzi. So 3 up, 3 down for the Bombardiers in the bottom of the 5th. Attleboro has 9 runs on 10 hits. 5 Chelmsford miscues. Attleboro's left 3 runners on base. Chelmsford has 1 run on 7 hits. No Attleboro errors. The Lions have left 7 runners on base, and their run was earned. We'll be back.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. When I host my daily show, weekdays 9 till noon, pontificating with Paul and the proletariat. It's a radio show and a parody of same. When it's good, it's very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel, but at least it's never average.
Never average.
If you want to catch it, Chelmsford listeners, go to WARAradio.com, Monday through Friday, 9 till noon. We have a lot of fun. We also have a bell for when I make mistakes, and I just made another. Attleboro has 9 runs on 11 hits.
The bell goes off constantly on your show.
Who was the listener for Providence? I hear that darn bell in my sleep. Lily Ruthier in for a second inning of work pitching. Sydney Schwartz, the outstanding catcher for Chelmsford, is at the plate. A junior had a base hit to left field, was hit by a pitch, scored Chelmsford's lone run in the 4th. Fastball.
Nice catch.
Eby goes up to get that one, robbing Sydney Schwartz. That gets a star in the scorebook.
That was a great play. Eby went up as high as you can go to get that, and it was a hit very hard.
And this brings up Mary McMaster, a senior captain in right field. She has struck out swinging and reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. And there's a base hit to right field.
Oh, nice play.
Quickness by Bosch to hold that to a single. Attleboro, I don't want to curse the ladies, but my stars, if they play well defensively
If that ball
tonight.
gets past Bosch, that's at least a triple, if not a home run, assuming it stays in play. That's a great play just to hold her to a single. Now you have the force outs still at second base going as Emily Souza steps to the plate.
8th hit of the game. Called strike from Lily Ruthier to Emily, who's got a base hit to left field and reached on a fielder's choice, 0-1. She's a junior.
We should give you, and I have them here, the final numbers for Perry pitching.
Okay. Called strike, 0-2.
Or at least through 4 innings.
Yep.
You can reinsert the pitcher if necessary. So if that's the case, we'll alter the numbers. We'll do that after this next pitch because they move quickly.
Yes, they do. And that's fouled back. And Kevin's jealous because you watch a Major League Baseball game, the color commentator gets to give soliloquies between pitches as the players mess around with their Velcro gloves, their shoes, the occasional spitting and scratching. That doesn't go on here at softball.
No sweating.
Oh, they're sweating. It's just not the spitting and scratching. High as Lily tries to get Emily Sousa to chase. She does not. It's 1-2.
So Perry, 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 strikeouts, no walks.
And that's the key.
No
Fouled
flinch?
back, 1-2, yep.
No flinch.
Nope, no flinch. But and it's funny, you know, as Casey Stengel used to say, walks will kill you.
Yep.
Especially leadoff walks. And it's interesting, the only Chelmsford runner scorer today was Sydney Schwartz, who got on with a free pass on a hit by pitch.
Hit by pitch, yep.
Nice stop by Camacho.
Where did that miss?
No, Kevin, that was a strike on the bounce.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, I got into cricket mode again.
Yes.
Yeah. As Ruthier bowls that,
Yes.
I'm up on my cricket terminology. So we're 2-2 with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Nice
Breaking
pitch.
ball catches the outside edge. Beautiful pitch by Lily Ruthier. And that's Lily's second strikeout. 2 outs. Run. Yep.
I was going to say, a good pitch. It's been a consistent strike all game
Yeah.
as well from our home plate umpire. Center fielder Sam Calipura steps to the plate.
Fouls that back. She is popped up to the third baseman and also ground out to the third baseman and popped up to the second baseman. It's 0-1 after that foul ball. Ruthier on the basketball court again, a coach's kid. Talk about someone who does all the little things right. Outstanding rebounder, always in the right position.
I think she went. Let's see what the base umpire and the umpires disagree with me. He didn't point to me to get my opinion.
Yeah, no,
he pointed to the other umpire.
Yes. Ken Miller making the right move there. And Bill Fallon. Again, Bill Fallon played his college ball at UMass Amherst in the mid-70s. High, 2-1. But Lily, outstanding rebounder, boxes out well, great on filling the lanes on fast breaks, never over dribbles.
No.
She either shoots, goes to the hoop, or passes the ball. Never any wasted motion.
Very good positional play.
Yep. Swing and a miss. It took something off that one, 2-2.
A bit of a rise or change of pace ball,
Yeah.
but a little bit up in the zone and fold the sophomore a little bit.
Yep.
Second year starter for Chelmsford High in center field.
Home of the Lions. Oh, that's
Well
hit
hit.
well to left field.
Overhead.
And that's going to stay in the park. And going after that is Emily Eby. And that's going to be a double.
Okay.
2 outs. I don't think the runner on first base took off right away.
No. She cruised into third. I think she thought maybe it was a ground rule double.
Yeah.
And was
Or
kind
a
of
home
pulling
run.
up at third and
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, second and third, 2 outs now for the top of the order, Dee Snyder.
2 more hits for Chelmsford, 9 in the game now. And that's popped to left field. Eby comes in this time. Eby makes the catch. Dee Snyder has flown out to center, popped out to second base, had a base hit and was stranded at third in the 5th inning, and there's a fly out to left field. So for Chelmsford, 2 more hits. They have 11 in the game. Again, they failed to score, so 1 run on the board. They now have 9 runners left on base, and Kevin, no Attleboro errors through 6 innings.
Well, I mean, and that's been the difference. They've made the play when they've had to make it now as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning with just 1 more full inning to go after this.
We'll be back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. Peter Bray was our on-site engineer setting up our backstop camera. He's also doing a great job running graphics. You'll note, folks, he's doing a better job of keeping track of hit than I am. We also want to say hello to Kayla. Who the hell needs you, Goldrick? Sorry, Kayla.
They need you, Kayla,
Yes.
and your home runs and your defense and your average.
And her enthusiasm.
Don't worry, Kayla. Paul messes up his own name usually, so don't take anything he says seriously.
Oh.
Exactly.
Nice
Ooh, curveball.
breaking ball. Getting the end of the bat on that is Lindsey Perry. And is that an infield hit?
I'll go infield hit on that one. I don't know. What do you think? Lead off, she's fast. She came in. I'll let you make the call on this one.
Was the ball bobbled at all? I didn't see.
Yeah, it was bobbled. So E5? Okay.
I don't
E5.
know.
Peter's waiting.
That's called strike. You decide on that, because I
decide.
didn't get a good look at it.
I went E5. I was blocked, but she did bobble it.
Okay.
And she would have come up throwing. There would have been a play at first.
All right.
Yeah, it's
So-
a tough judgment on that one.
So Lindsey Perry is grounded out to second, grounded out to first.
Nice
had a
stop
base hit
by
to center field and
Schwartz.
scored a run. And again, nice stop by Schwartz. So what's the count on Haley Perry?
1 ball, 1 strike. Haley scored 3 runs this game. And probably just for her fourth or fifth game back.
Yep. Reached twice on an error, and that gets by Coach Homer. Didn't pull a hamstring, though. That's good.
No, he made a Pagano-like effort, though. He really needs to work on that.
Dave Pagano, the Attleboro baseball third base coach, who was no Eddie Popowski over there.
No.
Ask your grandparents, folks.
Pagano, not known for making. Ooh, just missed. Good pitch, just on the outside corner, maybe.
If you're a Chelmsford fan, you're wondering where that is.
Just outside, maybe.
Chelmsford assistant coaches, they have all kinds of clipboards and stuff. Their consult between every pitch. Nice. Ooh, and that play can't be made at second. Well fielded by Capozzi.
Send it
Hook
home.
up by Williams, and
It did not throw.
scoring all the way from first base is Lindsey Perry, who's got great speed. And it is now 10-1 Bombardiers.
So it's a fielder's choice to third baseman. It's an error on the second baseman that allowed Lindsey Perry to come around and score. And Haley Perry took second on that.
That's 7 miscues now on the Lions.
And I think it's a ball. I was marking my book.
Yep.
So 1-0 to Lily Ruth here. 0 for 2 with a line drive sacrifice fly.
Yep, to knock in a run, and then a line out to third base, and I've got a star there for the nice play by Capozzi, and grounded out to second.
So 2-0 to Ruth here. 45, now 46 RBIs on the season to lead the Hawk.
Ball 3-0. And she was
5'10" batting average, first in the league in RBIs, fourth in average, first in hits, first in at-bats.
wow. And a pitcher and a center fielder. And ball 4.
First walk of the game for either team. There has been a hit batter.
Yeah.
But it's the first walk for either team today.
And here comes Hockomock League All-Star Junior Lauren Eby. She has struck out swinging, had a base hit to center field, a knock in a run. And how did she reach? Oh, there's a shot to left field. And that's going to go over the fence for a ground rule double. I was looking at my scorebook. I didn't see it, Kevin. I just heard it.
Yeah, that had that sound off the bat that it's as well hit as you can get.
What a rocket.
So that scores Haley Perry and moves Lily Ruthier to third.
Okay, so that's another RBI, second RBI of the day.
And it's now 11 to 1 in favor of Attleboro. And that's in the bottom of the 6th inning. We mentioned that Attleboro did come in averaging 8.75 runs a game. Their offense has been top of the hawk. You know, they are third in the league in runs for, behind King Philip and Taunton. No surprise, King Philip and Taunton, as Chelmsford is changing pitchers right now.
And 12 hits now for the Bombardiers. Coming into pitch is number 3.
Freshman Allie Kenny. Okay. And again, we don't have much information on Chelmsford. We do know that they've used 3 pitchers this year.
Yep.
I believe the other pitcher is Kelly, Marissa Kelly.
Okay.
The 3 pitchers that they have used this year. This is Allie Kenny.
All right, we'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, in a game that has flown along. We just had our longest break. And pitching now is, what's Ms. Kenny's first name?
Freshman Allie Kenny.
Allie
freshman.
Kenny. It's my goddaughter's name. I can't forget that.
She comes into a tough situation, second and third, nobody out. Chelmsford keeping the defense back.
Bombardiers now 11 runs on 12 hits.
Yep. And Alto pitched well. I mean, it's you just one walk, a couple strikeouts. She pitched well. She moved the ball around, changed speeds very well. Attleboro's a good hitting team, took advantage of a couple of miscues by Chelmsford to build their 11-1 lead right now.
Riley had an infield hit and scored in the 2nd inning. Had a base hit to right center field to drive in a run in the 3rd inning, and reached on an infield hit in the 4th inning. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. She's 3 for 3. Which, if you see Riley Camacho play, is not a big surprise.
No, it's a tremendous player, very consistent.
Future captain, I would guess.
I would think so, especially as a catcher.
Yep, ball 3.
Yep. And I like the move that Laurie Martin, the coach of Chelmsford, made here. She brings in a freshman pitcher, giving her playoff experience. They got a very young team, only 1 senior. Chelmsford's going to be back.
Yes.
And if they can get younger players in and get some good experience.
That foul back. Misses the stands. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the outstanding Riley Camacho.
In Allie Kenny's world, it's 0-0 in the playoffs. Yep. You know, she's getting her experience right now, and this will only make her a better player next year.
Oh, right up the middle off her glove, a base hit. As Riley Camacho smacks that through the box with some evil intent, and then takes second base on the throw home. As you learned watching the movie League of Their Own, that's why you hit the cutoff, man.
Yeah.
Wow, what a rocket. Riley is 4 for 4.
That's an earned run there on that one. And
scoring was Lauren Eby.
No, Lauren's on 3rd. Scoring was Lily Ruthier.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ball 1. So Camacho, single and takes second on the throw home, and they held up the runner at 3rd. So it's 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. 2-0 to Sarah Mayer, the Hawk All-Star runner-up, honorable mention, and procurer of your tape before every game.
Yes, exactly right. A white roll of white tape. Oh, that is drilled to right center field. And that gets down, fielded by McMaster. Trotting home is Lauren Eby, so another RBI. Mayer came in. By the way, Camacho is now 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Mayer was 1 for 3 with a triple and 2 RBIs. She now has 3 RBIs in the game.
And that's the game. Because of a slaughter rule.
Mercy. So Camacho scored there?
13. No, Camacho's left at third.
Third
That was
base,
Eby
okay.
that scored.
All
They were
right.
doing station to station.
That's right.
There as well.
So so the Bombardiers end with 3 consecutive hits and a total of 14 hits in the game, right?
Yeah, I was sorry. I was counting up the runs. 13 runs, only 2 earned runs for Attleboro on the day.
13 runs for the Bombardiers, 14 hits, 7 defensive miscues by Chelmsford. Attleboro just left 4 runners on base all game long. For Chelmsford, 1 run on 9 hits.
Yeah.
But again, Attleboro pitchers did not issue a walk, 1-hit batter, and that's the runner who scored. 0 defensive errors for the Bombardiers, 9 runners left on base for Chelmsford. And if you are a Chelmsford fan, congratulations to Coach Lori Martin and Dana Deegan. I think the future is bright for the Lions.
Yeah, again, when you have your 3, 4, 5 hitters, are freshmen, 2 freshmen and sophomores,
Yeah.
you got a pitcher that's going to be back that they're relying on who can obviously throw very well,
Yeah.
move the ball around. Second in the Merrimack Valley Conference, you got a catcher. A second-year starter, so you got a pitching-catching combination that's just going to come up.
Yep.
I think it's a good experience for Chelmsford, and I expect them to be back in the Division I playoffs next year for sure. And thank you for watching. If you're from Chelmsford, we appreciate it.
For the Bombardiers, Lindsey Perry, she went 4 innings, and she's the winning pitcher. She also scored 2 runs today with a base hit. Haley Perry scored 4 runs today. Twice reached on an error, reached on a fielder's choice, and reached on a base hit to left field. 4 runs scored for Haley. Lily Ruthier was 0 for 3 today, 0 for 2, with a sacrifice fly for Attleboro's first run. Actually, a sacrifice laser shot.
Technically, the game-winning RBI, the way you score it in
That's
softball.
right. Yeah, to center field, and she also scored a run after walking here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lauren Eby, 2 for 4 with 2 runs knocked in and 2 base hits, including a ground rule double to left center. Riley Camacho, 4 for 4 at the plate, 2 runs knocked in, a run scored. Wow.
2 runs scored.
Where's the second one?
She scored in the 2nd inning and 3rd inning.
Oh, that's the run I missed. Okay. So get that one out of there then.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the one.
And almost took the pitcher's head off.
Yes,
on
exactly.
The last shot. That was scary.
Wow.
You're releasing that.
Yeah.
The pitching rubber is 43 feet away. By the time the pitcher lands, they're about 38 feet away. And that was a rocket by Camacho up the middle.
So, and then Sarah Mayer, she went 2 for 4 with 3 runs batted in, including a triple that knocked in 2. She scored a run. Ari Amaral, 3 for 3 with a run scored, and her hits went to center field, left field, and right field.
Makes her a spray hitter, right?
Yeah, Mary Bosch had a sacrifice fly for a run knocked in, and Emily Eby a base hit to left field and a run scored as well. Kevin, final word.
I'd like to thank John Moran, AJ Moran Corporation, Kayla Goldrick. Get better soon, and Attleboro, by winning this game, will play the winner of Methuen, who is ranked number 7. Attleboro's number 10.
Yep.
Methuen and Hingham play tomorrow. Should Methuen win, they're the 7th seed. Attleboro will travel to Methuen. They're thinking Tuesday or Wednesday. They're not sure. If Hingham should win, and they play tomorrow, Attleboro would host Hingham here. Again, that schedule is not for sure. We believe the Methuen game would be 7 o'clock on Tuesday at night. But everything's up in the air. MIA changes their mind on things. So Methuen, Hingham tomorrow. Attleboro gets the winner of that. If you want a home game, Attleboro, root for Hingham.
And congratulations to Coach Homer, Assistant Coach Nunes, who also played collegiate softball, and all of the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, and we can't wait to have Kayla, who the heck needs you, Goldrick, back very soon, because you know why? We need her.
Yeah, and thanks to W.H. Riley and A.J. Moran, our corporation, stepping up to help us with this broadcast today.
Yes, and our anonymous donor as well. Anonymous donor as well. whose daughter wears number 23. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.